Hi guys, Kaze here and welcome back. We're back with Secrets of Me with Mizuki Kudo. We're on chapter 8. So let's see what happens next with our lovely man. And by the way, I actually did record this and chapter 9 already. However, after recording it, and I was about to edit and put it up yesterday, and I was like, where's the audio? I accidentally forgot the audio. So I apologize if my reactions are not genuine, but I've already seen this before. It's like, yeah, I didn't mean to, but it happened. It happened. There's not much I can do about it. So, hopefully, you guys will forgive me. And we can move on with Mizuki, right? So, let's get started. Mizuki. I love the sound of his name. I relaxed and let a happy sigh. I knew I had a huge sleep grin on my face. Could I have your attention for a moment? Huh? I was lost in my thoughts. What did they want? It's his son, but today's the last day of Mr. Kudo's training here. Huh? Why? Oh, right. His detective job was a success. Happy, but also sad. Okay, Mr. Kudo, if you could say a few words. It's the last day I would see him around the office. I was only here a short time, but you all took such good care of me. Tomorrow on, I'll have to go to the detective agency to see him. I decided to make the most of him while he was still there. Uh-huh. Our eyes met. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I felt like he had sent a heated look my way. Yeah, it was just my imagination. At least, that's what I thought. Hey, why is Mizuki staring at you? My coworker nudged me. I don't know. So, was it my imagination? He really was looking at me? Suspicious. The woman organized a farewell party for Mizuki. It was at a hugely popular restaurant that was usually booked up half a year in advance. The power of the female staff was fearsome to behold. So, why are you going back to Osaka? Why not transfer here for good? It's up to the company. I'm sad to be leaving you all, though. Are you really? I've asked you out so many times, but you never said yes even once. Sorry, I was still settling in. Mizuki sure was popular. Well, there was no need for me to strive to make conversation. It was no fun watching the guy I was in love with being fawned over by other women. I wanted to go home. Good evening, Noriko. Good morning, Mr. Momoy. He was there too? I hadn't noticed him around at all lately. The obstacle has finally been removed. Now I'll walk you to and from work. Under the tables, his sweaty hands gripped mine. I was so scared. I've got a stomachache, so I'm gonna go home. I leapt up and dashed out of the restaurant. I tried to get away from there as fast as I could, but eventually I noticed footsteps behind me. No way. Someone was approaching me steadily from behind. With a horrible sound of feet walking, but alright. Sound like a horse, but whatever. Had Mr. Momoy followed me, even though I had taken a roundabout way home? I desperately wished for Mizuki to come and save me. Hey! Sorry, did I scare you? Mizuki? What are you doing here? I saw you leaving. Why did you leave before me? Why? Well, I couldn't exactly ask you to take me home when you were in the middle of all those women. You ignored me this morning, too, when I was looking at you. Sorry. I can't believe you've been looking at me. I never been stared at so intensely. Why were you staring at me? I wonder. I just found my eyes following you. Did that mean he was interested in me? Are you interested in me? Are you worried about me? For what reason? Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's like, I don't know how to explain this. There must be some kind of reason. Maybe. I feel like you're always watching me, so I might unconsciously have started searching you out. I was kind of disappointed. In fact, it seemed like my actions had backfired. Well, whatever the reason, it's true that you've got my eye. But the fact you don't really understand me means that you've already quit stalking me. No way! I denied it without thinking. but I'm not gonna hurt you, so please don't call the police. You're getting so worked up. You really are funny. I'll let you stalk me. In fact, if you stopped, I think I'd miss it. Huh? What? That's kind of weird. Yeah, I know it's weird, but I don't care. Was he for real? Alright, let's get you home. Uh-huh. And again, who protects your own stalker from being stalked? It's kind of odd anyway. The stalker, the stalker, the stalker, the stalker. You don't mind? Even though your farewell party's still going? Sure, it's fine. My injuries have been bothering me, so I wanted to get home early anyway. Thank you. You've gone quiet again. What's the matter? I was just thinking about how this is the last time we'll walk home together. Yeah, but we'll probably see each other from time to time. Yeah, do you have your next job lined up? I guess. Is it something dangerous again? You're still injured. Will you be okay? I'll be fine. This job is... yeah, it's simple. That's suspicious. He was hesitating. Tell me the truth. Well, I guess if I were to sum it up, it's kind of an undercover operation. The same as this job, your work is like something out of the movies. It's not that cool. Really, I think that even just being a detective is really cool. You've watched too many movies. Real detectives aren't anything like that. We're just jack of all trades who help people in trouble. People in trouble? Yeah, it's hard to explain, but if I can make people happy, that's good enough for me. His eyes sparkled as he spoke about helping people. Yet somehow, at the same time, he seemed a little sad. Oh, more importantly, his expression suddenly serious, he put a hand on my shoulder. Since starting tomorrow I won't be able to walk you home, look out for Mr. Momoy. Understand? I answered. I understand. I am a little worried. Leave it to me. Let's not get too hasty. We got too hasty last time with Mr. Momoy and we got this whole thing started, so... I understand. I'll be on my guard. Yes, I understand. I didn't want to make him worry. Good. Without thinking, I grabbed onto the hem of his clothes. About before? I was talking about the moment when we'd almost kissed in the office. But as he said something like he had just gotten carried away in the moment. It's nothing. I was such a coward. I never get tired of watching your face. You're laughing at me again. Even though I'd been serious. Sorry, you're just too adorable. There you go, saying that again. I'll get the wrong idea. You're throwing my own words back at me. I am. But I don't have any intention of making a move on you lightly. That's all I can say right now. Sorry. Why was he apologizing? Was I important to him? Just that was enough for me. Well, good night. Good night. I love Mizuki. Those feelings were the real deal. No one could blame me just for fantasizing about him. A good night was had? Hello, is Mizuki here? Nope. Hi, Rinosuke. Nice everyday outfit. Oh, Ryo, you're here today too? He was always there. I guess he probably had a lot of free time. I feel a barb in your words, nurse. Stop calling me that. It's totally embarrassing. Alright. Mizuki's out all day for work today. He works weekends too. Being a detective seems tough. He works weekends too. What are you talking about? You came to his office on the weekend. Obviously, you thought he worked. I mean, he can't obviously live at the office unless he actually does. I don't know. Maybe he could. I guess he could. I'll shut up now. Did he tell you about this job? No, he didn't seem particularly interested in this one. I asked him, he would probably tell me about it. But I felt like that might be betraying Mizuki. I worried over it in my head. You should head over to the amusement park. Yeah, I really think you should go. Huh? The amusement park? Amusement shining deep in his eyes made me feel uneasy. Come on, don't just stand there staring. Right. Pressured by Ryu, I left the detective agency's office. Go Ryu? I mean, at least Ryu's trying to help us, I guess. Feels like it anyway. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. It doesn't seem too much has progressed, but I feel like he's alluding to the fact he likes us, but he can't really yet. The other characters doesn't seem to notice. It's kind of wishing over our head at the moment. That's what it feels like to me anyway. And don't forget, of course, to vote on who you want to see next. We have Shun Hosaka, who is our doctor. And of course, Ryunosuke. I think I want to say Tachibana. I don't think that's right. But Ryunosuke right there, who we just saw as well. For voting. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye. Kaze out.